Time to prepare for what Trump just claimed could be the beginning of the largest bull run yet. I'll analyze the dramatic developments the last day in this video, which will have a significant effect on not just cryptocurrency, but the whole financial industry. Let's get straight to the action that is now influencing the cryptocurrency market. In short, following some significant movements, Bitcoin had a slight decline. Oh, we'll get into the charts soon, so don't worry. The worst part is that altcoins are blazing. Earlier today, XRP made a massive breakout, soaring to almost $2.63. This is just the start of what might turn out to be a revolutionary moment for cryptocurrency. Right now, we're witnessing a slight decline, striking that significant resistance area. I'll explain everything in this video, so don't worry, but now for the fun part. Numerous altcoins are experiencing a sharp increase in trading volume. Let's examine the data from the previous day. The current value of Bitcoin is an astounding $54,900,000,000. Additionally, XRP rounds it off with 0 cents, or around $7,800,000,000, 0 cents. But the 30-day volume is what truly catches my eye. Ethereum has surpassed $1 billion, 0 cents, 0 cents, while Bitcoin is shattering records with nearly $1,600,000,000, 0 cents, 0 cents. With a monthly revenue of $166 billion, 0 cents and 0 cents, XRP is not far behind. Right now, the cryptocurrency market is booming with trading volume increasing everywhere. Whale activity has reached all-time highs for both Bitcoin and older coins at $3,400,000,000,000. The market capitalization has soared. Additionally, since early May, things are becoming hotter as of yesterday, with crazy velocity propelling the space forward. It has been an ultimate roller coaster. In a cryptocurrency, Bitcoin has surged from the low to mid $90,000 level with 0 cents to its present position of over $130,000. 0 cents, not a single penny. We're delving into Bitcoin and XRP in this video, but let's take a closer look at what's actually going on behind the scenes. Take a look at this, the most bizarre financial chart. It is astounding how closely Bitcoin and the M2 money supply are related. Bitcoin and the M2 supply are shown side by side here. The way that Bitcoin's movements have tracked the M2 supply over time is remarkable. There are occasional slight declines, but the general tendency is evident. For my part, I think Bitcoin is headed for $150,000, 0 cents, 0 pennies. That's still the objective, I'm sure. Depending on how crazy things become, it might even occur by the end of the summer. My key conclusion is that, like we have seen in 201, 720, 18, and even late 2021, when the market peaked in November, we will probably see a high sometime between fall and winter. Though history doesn't repeat itself, it does rhyme, doesn't it? Let's now discuss Bitcoin's dominance. Bitcoin's dominance has been changing as a result of its actions. It dropped to 62.24% earlier and is now at about 62.5%. This follows a remarkable surge to almost 65%. I'm closely monitoring the charts in anticipation of the appearance of a large, unmistakable bearish candle. These small sell-offs have happened before, haven't they? Consider the price swings in April and May of 2024, which are comparable to the current ones. Go even further back in time to December 2023 and January 2024, and the same thing will happen. Is the alt season already beginning, or is this just another brief drop before a big breakout? If it's the latter, there's not much time left. Altcoins may experience dramatic, chaotic swings and volatility will soar. In the meantime, I'm also keeping tabs on the market's response to today's news stories. We seem to be at a turning point, either riding out another little wave or preparing for a significant transition. Let's get started on the major news. Most of you have already heard about it by now, but let's examine the markets in more detail. Wow, what a sight I saw this morning while watching these stock futures. We observed something amazing because of unusual wells. The future appears to be very bright. The S&P 500 is up 3% and the Nasdaq is up 4%. When I switched to CNN Business, the stock market exploded into activity. The Dow gained more than 900 points. The Nasdaq soared by about 570 points, while the S&P increased by more than 133 points. It looks like this will be one of the most thrilling stock market openings in a long time. Bullish figure only. That's precisely what I've been anticipating. The stocks were about to soar. I'll explain why. Return to the homepage as soon as possible. This is the S&P 500 chart that I previously provided. Look at this 3-week macro picture. Explains the entire tale. You might see a new angle emerge if we move to the daily chart. The chart already indicates a confirmed higher high, and we have begun to break past significant highs for a huge upheaval in both equities and cryptocurrency. Here's the scoop then. Right out of Geneva on the 11th, the United States announced a historic deal with China. Scott Bison, the Treasury Secretary, provided an exciting update. We've advanced significantly. He mentioned the important commercial negotiations between the two countries. They were especially grateful to their Swiss hosts for the venue and amazing assistance. We've made incredible progress, which has led to a surge in productivity. I can attest that the discussions were very fruitful, even though the specifics will be revealed tomorrow. Ambassador Jameson, myself, 2 vice ministers, and the vice premier were all heavily involved. Last night, Ambassador Jameson and I gave President Trump an update to make sure he was completely informed of the situation. A thorough update is anticipated in the morning. Let's go on to one of the main highlights of the day. China is lowering duties on US goods from exhibiting every indication that it will continue to rise. In roughly 9 hours, the 3-day candle will close. Additionally, a higher high on the chart will be confirmed if we see a strong closure above these highs. Exciting times coming. $2.75 is the next major target we have in mind. After we reach that, the breakout level or the trend line, whichever comes first, will probably be retested. It's all a part of the process anyway. The cycle highs hanging up at $3.28 will be the next significant milestone after breaking past $2.75. The true treasure in the wings is that level. It appears that XRP is ready for some really strong price movement, and as the market starts to wake up in the next days, we might witness these movements take place. The stage is set as XRP gains traction and Bitcoin's dominance declines. Eyes are on XRP's future performance while Bitcoin itself remains in the red zone. At the moment, Bitcoin is undoubtedly in the hot zone. We hovered around the 14,000 or 0 cent barrier, closing at or slightly below resistance. Since it is where the real tale takes place, I am concentrating on the 3-day chart. Our goal for the 3 days this week is a strong close above $106,000, 0 cents and 0 cents. If that occurs, it might completely transform the Bitcoin landscape and lead to some fascinating new opportunities. The trajectory of indoor Bitcoin is intensifying. It's a clear indication that $110,000, 0 cents is coming if it breaks higher. The macro wave 5 is just getting started and 0 cents is just the beginning. At that point, we begin discussing the major targets. $150,000, 0 cents, not a single penny. $170,000, 0 cents, not a single penny. Even as audacious as $200,000, 0 cents, not a single penny. Are you ambitious? Yes. However, there's no denying the momentum. A trade agreement with China? Verified. That is a big check off the list we now observe as markets prepare for rapid expansion. As anticipated, gold is holding its ground, stocks are booming, and the S&P is ready for a breakout. The price action of cryptocurrencies speaks for itself. Let's face it, nobody in the room is whining at the moment. If you don't see how wonderful things are looking at the moment, although XRP is showing promise, it is crucial to reverse those December levels, which were approximately $2.64 to $0.65. The main win will come when we recover those early December levels, even if we've already reached some highs. The milestone to observe is that. To be honest, there are other stars here besides XRP. Bitcoin appears to be doing well as well. Is there going to be a minor setback this week? A little. Sell-off, perhaps? Indeed, that is feasible. Let's not lose sight of the wider picture, though. The pattern is obvious. We're going far higher. I'm definitely keeping an eye on the FOMC meeting that's coming up next month. It will be an important event to observe. Just in time, I'll return from my trip, thus keep checking back for updates. I hope you found this film entertaining in the meanwhile. If so, please remember to like, subscribe, and enable notifications so that you can receive future free content. I appreciate your watching and I hope to see you in the future one. Calm?